Now, let's contrast his approach with another good friend, Art Alley, the founder of the Timothy Funds. Art's approach is best defined as using light to illuminate the areas to avoid. And his approach works really well also. We have a clip from the last time he visited us.
What sets us apart is our refusal to own shares in companies that, for lack of a better term, are pursuing an unholy agenda. And when we began, people misunderstood. Oh, you only invest in good companies. Well, we are a biblically responsible company, and Scripture is clear. There's none righteous.
Right.
Not one.
Yeah.
And companies are run by people. So what sets us apart is not that we don't invest in passively unrighteous companies. We refuse to own companies that are pursuing an active, unholy agenda.
And the unholy agenda, I've got some written down here: life, purity, family, marriage, liberty. Tell us about some of those criteria.
Well, any company that's involved in abortion, whether it's funding Planned Parenthood, performing abortions, or publicly traded hospital chains that do, abortifacients, anything in the abortion arena, if they're doing that, we won't
You're
own them.
excluded.
We
You just don't deal with it.
We
Yeah.
don't care how good they look. Pornography is a big one, and what an addictive thing that is, and a scourge on America. Companies involved in pornography, whether they're producing it, distributing it, we won't own them. Non-traditional married lifestyles, whether it's homosexual or heterosexual, that is not a biblical principle. And we don't, on any of these, we don't sit in judgment of these people. We don't point our fingers in any of this.
You
we
just choose
will
not to invest
own
there.
them.
Right.
And anti-family entertainment. Why would any a Christian investor want to own companies that are trashing Christians? So we don't own those, as well as the production of alcohol, tobacco, casino gambling.
And to screen these out, you use something called an evaluator. What is that?
The evaluator is the reporting process. We do the screening in-house.
Okay.
We do not manage the money in-house. We procure the services of top-tier, best-of-class money management firms in each asset class, but we do the screening. We provide the list we refuse to allow our managers to invest in, no matter how they may like the company, and they easily find an alternative to put in that space. What Evaluator does is produces a report, and it's a report that's available to financial advisors all over the country, that they can sit down with the client, find out what their holdings are, find out, hopefully, what their passions are and their convictions are, and if they're convicted against abortion and pornography and those things, they can take their existing mutual funds or direct company stock, put it through Evaluator, and it will calculate the amount of money that fund or that company has that's involved in abortion, pornography, non-traditional married lifestyles, or any of the rest of our screens.
So that brings me to the point, not a penny. You became kind of famous for saying not a penny.
Yeah.
What did you mean?
Well, that was our very first, what are you guys doing? Not a penny goes into companies that are pursuing an unholy agenda. And we had a little booklet with a penny in it. And I remember my first conference I went to introduce Timothy to an unsuspecting public, because they never were thinking like this.
Right.
And we had these little things with a penny in, and some guy comes up and got me, he says, "Can I have 100 of those?" I think he's going to pass them out. I said, "Sure, what do you want it for?" He said, "I'm just trying to get $1. You run into all kinds of things in this business.
Yeah, well, Christians and money, that's something that's gone together for a long time. I mean, Jesus talked about money more than anything else that he talked about. And you go in church history, John Wesley had some comments on money. You know, the modern founder of Methodism and the Wesleyan Church. He said 3 things about money. Mm-hmm. He said, make all you can. He said, save or invest all you can. And give all you can.
Yep.